You know why I love doing tripod reviews? Because it's always a reason for me to travel. In the past year, I've done maybe 6 or 8 different travel tripods, and I don't want to do it inside the studio. As much as I can, I want to avoid doing that. And well, I've had this tripod for maybe 2 months now, and luckily, we are here in Bali. We're here at the Mulia Resort in Bali, and Sony Kando trip Southeast Asia just actually wrapped up. Since we're traveling, of course, it's perfect to bring a travel tripod, and this is what I brought for the trip. This is the Leofoto LY-265CF, or better known as the Leofoto Mr.Y. Now, there are so many travel tripods being released in the market today. And I think it's because, of course, a couple of brands were able to kind of find the secret recipe to making tripods more efficient and basically more economical as well for people who like to travel, for people who like to shoot run and gun. And that is why a lot of the tripods we've been seeing in the past couple of years are actually following a certain format. In my opinion, as far as the around 6 to 8 travel tripods I've touched in the past year, this might be as close to perfect as we've gone so far. Now remember, I am filming this in August of 2024. There might be something better coming along in the next couple of months. I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, we're all gonna be happy about that anyway. Now, the Leofoto Mr.Y is a 5 section tripod, and it is, of course, controlled by these nice curved aluminum clip locks right here. And you know what? This is my second review of any Leofoto tripod, and what I can say is that their carbon fiber tripods are just so smooth to use. So again, 5 section tripod. We'll talk about the height in just a bit. Now, 4 aluminum clip locks right here, carbon fiber rods, of course. We also have the angle locks right here, and you have one, two, three, 4 different angles for the legs. At the same time, in between the joints, we have a 1/4 inch thread right here for your accessory arms and whatever else that you might want to mount here. And of course, this one actually comes with a center column that is controlled by this lever right here that will allow you to extend the center column. And the center column also can be replaced by this shorter column right here if you want to do very low angle shot. Now on top, of course, is an Arca Swiss type clamp here for mounting your camera with any Arca Swiss type plate or an L bracket or a rotating bracket. All of those will fit on this. And of course, there is a knob right here for that. And we also have a panning axis right here. So it's not the typical design wherein the entire ball head pans with the camera. It's just the Arca Swiss clamp that pans along with it. And I think that makes it more efficient. Now for the ball, all you need to do is turn this ring and that will release the ball head so you can now, of course, tilt and rotate. Now, what I like about this in combination with the panning of the Arca Swiss clamp is that you are more versatile when it comes to the angles. So if you want to tilt it to the side or if you want it front and back, then you can just do that with the panning of the Arca Swiss clamp. Altogether, that, in my opinion, perfects the functionality. This carbon fiber tripod weighs 1.25 kilograms, but it can carry up to 7 kilograms of load, which means that if you're shooting with a full frame camera, even if you're using a relatively heavy lens, there are actually very few setups that won't fit within that 7 kilogram load. And what I've noticed also is that the ball head friction is very tight, so you can be assured that even if you're using a relatively heavier setup, it can tilt up and down or side to side and still be very secure to hold your camera. Now when folded, it's 43.5 centimeters. And if you shoot in the lowest angle, of course with the legs spread apart, and you take out the long section of the center column, you will be at 12 centimeters from the ground. So that is the height from the ground all the way to the base of the camera. Now again, it's a 5-section tripod, so even if it's just 43 centimeters, when fully extended, it's actually at 158 centimeters. It's roughly just a bit lower than the average height, and I think that's good because, of course, travel tripods don't really need to be that tall. Now, here's my opinion. There are so many travel tripods out in the market. And if you were to ask me what sets this apart, it's just the right combination of features and the right combinations of implemented stuff that makes it an efficient travel companion, of course. When you're traveling, you want it to be light, but at the same time, you want it to be versatile. So carbon fiber with the low angle option is really good. But most of the travel tripods have had trouble with the ball head, and I think it was the execution of having the ball able to tilt on two corners right here, but at the same time allowing you to rotate the panning clamp right here. Because these might be minor features, but they're actually what will make a difference in how you use it and how comfortable you will be when you are using the tripod. This can be good for your travel portraits. This can be good for any travel photography that you do. And of course, this can also be good for relatively lighter landscape photography, as long as there is not too much wind or you're not shooting in a very rugged seascape. Because, of course, you might want to use a heavier and a thicker tripod for something like that. Now, honestly, of all the tripods that I've had in the past year, this is the one that I will be holding on to because, again, it serves the purpose. It has all the features that I would want it to have. And there we go. Again, this is the Leofoto Mr.Y tripod. It's close to perfect as a travel tripod. It also comes in different colors. You can check it out on the link I will put in the description. It's definitely the tripod that I would recommend to content creators on the go, travel photographers, or any kind of photographer actually, because again, it's a tripod. You can use it anywhere. It's just that it is something that will give you a better experience when you're traveling. And there we go. Again, my name is Nicco Valenzuela. I'm a landscape and architectural photographer. And in this channel, I talk a lot about the shooting process and also a lot of gear reviews. So if you're into that, then click that subscribe button and that notification bell. In any case, well, greetings from Bali and thank you for watching.